Back to our top story, Hurricane Ian making landfall in Florida. We've got CNN's Connor Powell standing by live in Orlando. Connor, what is the story there?
Yes, Joanna, we're still getting strong wind gusts, and there is still plenty of rain here in central Florida, but the wind gusts, not really the concern compared to what we saw along the coast. Really, the big issue right now is the amount of rain that we've had the last 24 hours and what we're expected to get the next 12 hours or so. And let me show you a little bit. We've had so much rain that some of these low-lying areas here in Orlando have begun to flood a little bit. And, this is part of the lowest part of Orlando, but we've got about 3 to 5 feet worth of water. This vehicle tried to cross it earlier this morning. And just to give you a sense of, how deep it is, look at the sign over here. That's probably about 12 feet or so. And you can see it's the Silver Court sign. It's gone about halfway up. And this water is expected to possibly rise in the next, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours as we get more and more rain. There's only so many places that this water can go, and so all of Central Florida has just been blasted with nonstop rain for the last 24 hours. And the storm, while it is moving north, Ian is still delivering a lot of rain, and it's going to come down through these rivers and creeks and lakes, and there's just so many places for this rain to go, and basically it's going to keep going up and up and up. So until we get some relief here, and the storm moves all the way out until the ocean. But really, authorities are saying stay at home, let emergency management personnel get out here, survey the area. This road still isn't fully closed off. We've seen vehicles trying to come and go. We're right by a hospital, and a lot of the emergency vehicles have been coming down this road because GPS hasn't rerouted them. So they still have a lot of things they need to do around here before anyone gets back out along the road here to sort of, have Orlando reopen.
And Connor, how are rescue efforts going, with those continuing strong winds?
Yeah, here in Orlando, we've gotten reports of about a half dozen or so rescues from people trying to drive their vehicle and needing help to get out of their vehicle after they got stuck. Along the coast, so according to Governor DeSantis, the Florida governor, he made an announcement earlier that they are still doing Coast Guard rescues, emergency rescues in places like Naples and Fort Myer. That coast that was just battered the last 24 hours, they are still very much rescuing people. And one of the things that authorities have said here in Florida is if you left the area, if you left the coastal areas, came to say Central Florida or Orlando, it is not time to go home to the coast. They still need a lot more time to assess the damage, to deal with, power outages, and also to try to clean things up. So right now, they're very much being urged, anybody who was from the coast, left the coast, not to return to the coast anytime soon. Here in, Central Florida, it's just a matter of keeping people out of water like this over the course of the next 24 hours or so, Suhana.
We'll talk again. That is CNN's Connor Powell in Orlando, Florida.